Have you ever noticed how two people can go through the exact same situation, yet one comes out stronger, calmer, and even hopeful, while the other feels stuck, overwhelmed, and negative? The difference is not luck, and it is not personality. It is mindset, shaped deliberately over time. Positivity is often misunderstood. It is not about forcing yourself to smile when things are falling apart. It is not about ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Real positivity is psychological strength. It is the ability to face reality as it is, while still choosing thoughts that empower you rather than weaken you. The truth is, your brain is naturally wired to focus on threats, problems, and what could go wrong. This helped humans survive in the past, but in modern life, it often leads to stress, overthinking, and negativity. The good news is that your brain is also flexible. With the right mental habits, you can train it to work for you instead of against you. In this video, you are going to learn 3 powerful psychological ways to master positivity for life. These are not quick fixes. They are practical, science-backed approaches that can completely change how you think, feel, and respond to challenges. If you apply them consistently, you will not just feel more positive. You will become mentally stronger, more resilient, and more in control of your life. Let's begin. Way 1. Rewire your thoughts through cognitive reframing. The first step to mastering positivity is understanding that your thoughts are not facts. Most people live their entire lives reacting to thoughts as if they are absolute truths. But psychologically, thoughts are interpretations, not reality itself. Cognitive reframing is the process of consciously changing the way you interpret a situation. For example, instead of thinking, "I failed, so I am not good enough," you can train your mind to think, "I failed, which means I have found a way that does not work, and now I can improve." The situation stays the same, but the meaning you assign to it changes everything. This does not mean lying to yourself or forcing fake optimism. It means choosing a perspective that is constructive rather than destructive. When you repeatedly reframe your thoughts, your brain starts building new neural pathways. Over time, this becomes automatic. To practice this, start by catching negative thoughts as they arise. Do not fight them. Instead, question them. Ask yourself, is this thought helping me or hurting me? Is there another way to look at this situation that is more useful? With repetition, you will notice a shift in how you naturally respond to challenges. Way 2. Train your attention like a muscle. Your mind goes where your attention goes. If you constantly focus on problems, flaws, and what is missing, your life will feel negative even if many things are going well. If you deliberately train your attention to notice progress, opportunities, and small wins, your experience of life changes dramatically. Psychologically, attention works like a spotlight. You cannot focus on everything at once, so whatever you choose to focus on becomes your reality in that moment. Most people let this happen unconsciously. Mastering positivity requires doing it consciously. One powerful way to train your attention is through daily reflection. At the end of each day, take a few minutes to think about what went well, what you handled better than before, or even something small that brought you a sense of calm or satisfaction. This is not about ignoring problems. It is about balancing your perception so that your brain does not become biased toward negativity. Over time, this practice strengthens your ability to notice positive patterns in real time. You begin to see opportunities where you once saw obstacles. You begin to feel more in control because your mind is no longer automatically drawn to the worst-case scenario. Way 3. Build emotional resilience through acceptance. One of the biggest mistakes people make is believing that positivity means always feeling good. This is not only unrealistic, it is psychologically harmful. True positivity includes the ability to handle difficult emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Emotional resilience comes from acceptance, not resistance. When you resist emotions like stress, fear, or sadness, you often make them stronger. But when you acknowledge them without judgment, they lose their intensity over time. Acceptance does not mean giving up or tolerating a bad situation. It means recognizing what you are feeling in the present moment without adding extra layers of negativity. For example, instead of thinking, "I feel anxious and I hate this feeling," you shift to, "I feel anxious right now, and that is okay. I can still move forward." This subtle shift reduces internal conflict and frees up mental energy. You stop fighting yourself and start working with yourself. As a result, you become more stable, more focused, and better equipped to handle life's challenges. Practicing this regularly helps you build a calm and grounded mindset. You are no longer controlled by every emotion that arises. Instead, you observe, accept, and respond with clarity.